Hey everybody. So this is brand new for me to do readings on online on YouTube like this. What I usually do when I channel is I'm by myself and I just tune into the energies and sort of place my mind to the side, my thinking mind, and just allow the messages to come in through the right side. So this is going to be a little bit different. I've been led to these online oracle readings for the Twin Flame Collective. So I want to do that today. So I want to get right into it. I've been channeling for just about 14 years now. So it feels very second nature to me. So anyways, I hope you enjoy the reading. Here we go. Now the cards are all pre-shuffled. Let's just get started and see what we get here. So I've been guided to take 8 cards. So to get 8 reverence cards, they call them reverence cards. So we're gonna get 8 cards, and we're gonna set them down first, and then we're gonna start the reading. Okay, so it's been pre-shuffled already, but we'll just get our 8. Okay, so and I don't read reverse cards. It's all upright. Our first card is Knight of Raphael, and I also don't read, maybe like a lot of other readers, I don't really get into the specifics of the creator of the cards and what they say the cards mean. What I do is I look at the pictures and I get these messages from the divine. I always ask for Mother God and special Mother God and her special band of angelic helpers from within the kingdom of the heavens to come forward, because that's who I've been channeling with pretty much from the very beginning. Archangel Michael, archangels, because I've been doing a lot of channeling with them. And then my spirit guides and angel guardians, my higher self, and now also my twin flames higher self as well comes to help. Now, I have been a twin flame without knowing it for 29, almost 30 years now. I only figured that out about 2 years ago through actually a channel reading that I did. And then I started researching everything and anything that I could on twin flames and what this all meant to all of us. Whoops, totally way too many cards there. So, anyways, the twin flame thing was really all new to me. Even though I had been doing the channeling, like I said, for so long, that just didn't come about. I knew there was a special connection there. I just didn't know what that special connection really meant. I knew it was something, but I couldn't, with all the synchronicities that happened and all the different things over the years, I couldn't put a name to it. I couldn't put my finger on it. I just knew that it was special. I knew that it was different. Okay, so we are taking a while to get our 8 cards. All right, here we go. 4. We have 4. So what they tell me is our first 4 cards. If I ask, I'm like, okay, what are these first 8 cards here? So our first 4 cards are to help tell us the story of now. So the first 4 cards are going to help us tell the story of our now. And the second 4 cards are going to help to tell us the story of our future nows. Okay, so we need 4 more. So we've got the Knight of Raphael, we have the 5 of Ariel, we have the 6 of Raphael, and we have the 8 of Ariel. Well, that's cool. Raphael, Ariel, Raphael, Ariel. Okay. These cards are from the Archangel Power Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. Okay. Now we need 4 more cards. And so, for those of you that don't know me, I have been a hypnotherapist, a spiritual hypnotherapist. I studied down in Campbell, California, with Doreen Virtue's SBTHC teachers years and years ago. Like I said, I don't read the other way. They're all going to be upright. And so I've been into all of this for oh, geez. It all started a week after my 40th birthday. I'm almost 54. I'll be 54 in October. So, like I said, almost 14 years now. But let me tell you, I keep learning. Oh, that's too many. That's 3. We need 2. I keep learning new stuff all the time. There's just so much to learn. There's so much to expand into. Let me tell you, I mean, when I went to sleep last night, I feel like my heart has expanded into my whole chest. It's amazing, really, what you can grow into, what you can expand into. I mean, there was that one time in my life where I was pretty closed off to a lot of things, and pretty closed off to love, having been hurt and blah, 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 like I'm sure we all have, and thought, what does love ever get me? And now I realize that was just part of the journey. That's just part of what I need to get through to get to here, what I need to go through to get to here. And so as I continue to, follow my path, follow my journey, and let me tell you, it has not been easy, but you just keep on keeping on, knowing that all is well and everything is turning out exactly the way it needs to be, even though so many times it does not feel to be that way, it does not look to be that way. You just have to trust and have faith and trust in the process and keep going, keep stepping, and eventually you'll get to where you need to be going and you're supposed to be going. Okay, so let's get started here. Okay, we're gonna put that to the side. And now, okay, so for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the next deck, which is our Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle cards by Colette Baron Reed. And these are the cards that we're going to do our reading, our past, our present, and our future reading. Now, this reading is going to be called a twin flame collective reading on just how to catch your man, woman, and bring them to the altar of your reunion table. Now, I got that a day or 2 ago, that catchy title, and then they gave me a few questions to ask to bring all of this forth. So that's why I have the paper here. It's just telling me what questions they want me to ask. And then we're just going to channel and we're going to see where the cards take us. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go. We've got one card, which is going to be our past card. Now, do we want to read that first? No, we'll just keep going. We get our past, our present, and our future. Okay. Now, this setup that I have here today is probably not going to be the setup that I continue with. This is, like I said, this is all new, doing things this way and coming forth as a card reader. I've always done the channeling on my own. I've channeled books and audios and workbooks and a program. Way too many cards for us. There's worksheets. There's all kinds of stuff for years and years and years. But I've never done anything online like this, or anything even in person like this, because with channeling, like I said, I just move my thoughts to the side and have the messages come through, and then it's like dictation, and I just either type it out or write it out. However that I've got a computer handy, or if I'm just in bed doing something, I'll write it out what comes to me. The biggest thing is just to put your thoughts to the side so that they're not interfering, and just let whatever comes to come forward. And for me, it always comes in the right side. Used to come in when I first started as just a few words at a time, like 3 or 4 words at a time, and then it would form sentences. But now it's more fluid for me, as I'm sure it is for a lot of you too. Okay, so here we go. We've got our 3 past, present, future. Okay, so This is so weird because I usually have a typewriter. Our first card is of the past, and it's the High Lady of Love and Compassion. Now, the first thing that pops out to me on this card is, okay, I'm going to show you the cards. First thing that pops out for me is the 1. Now, the 1 to me is a twin flame. 11 is the twin flame couple, and a 1 for me is the twin flame single. You know, because let's face it, this journey is not, it's as a couple, but it's not on the 3D earth, you know, level of being in a couple. It's nothing like that. It's about building our own selves up, as, you know, exactly who we're meant to be, the highest version of ourselves, living that highest vision of ourselves. So the first card shows me, first of all, that it's about a single twin flame energy, and that, you know, illumination is present there, and also that she's receiving guidance and messages. So that's really all I'm getting for that right now. I'm wondering if we should get a clarifying card for that, or if one of these, so past, present, future. Now they said that the first 4 cards we're going to, the first 4 cards are going to help tell us the story of now. Okay, so maybe we don't need this. Maybe we need this. Help tell us the story of now. Oh, not the past. It's going to help tell us the story of now and the future nows. Okay, so maybe we do need a clarifier on the past. Okay, so maybe there's more of a story in the now and the future nows. Like I said, I'm just going with the flow here. I have no idea what's going to happen. This is all new to me. Okay, so maybe a clarifier for the High Lady of Compassion. Okay, we've got 2. We've got 3. We have the 2 of Ariel. We have the Knight of Michael, and we have the 3 of Michael. Okay, so what? Let's just start one card at a time. Okay, in relation to this twin flame 1 single energy, I see that her divine masculine is there. Now he is still working on his yin yang. So he's working on, you know, being true to himself, stepping up to the plate, figuring out what this twin flame connection is all about. He's, you know, he's trying to balance himself. He's doing a really good job of it. But he's not happy. He's not truly happy. He's got his angel there, sort of like egging him on, helping him as best she can to help him to become his greatest version of himself, the best version of himself for his divine feminine. Okay, so our next card is the Knight of Michael. Knight of Michael. Okay, so the Knight of Michael. I see our divine feminine here as this true warrior. She is stepping up to the plate. She's got her sword in hand. She's got that wild horse taking her to wherever she needs to go. She's got the light of illumination behind her, and she's trusting in herself, and she's trusting in her path, and she's taking the rightful steps that she feels that she needs to from deep inside of her. And she's like, she's at a gallop. She's ready to rock and roll. Okay, our third card here for clarification is the Three of Michael. Okay, so like I said, I don't really like to read the print on the cards because for me it's not all about the print and what the card maker brought the cards forth. It's all about the pictures and the divine guidance and the messages that come forth. So right away, the first thing that pops out to me here is the bird. Now, take flight. It's like, you know, they're both there. The masculine and the feminine are both there. Now she's trusting in the process, but of course, in the through it all, she's hurt. She's hurting. She's doubting. She's wondering, what's going on here? What's happening? Why are things taking so long? Um, why am I not seeing results? I'm stepping up. I'm doing all this stuff. Why am I not seeing the results that I want? And the divine masculine is, he's there. He's surrounding her. He's holding her. Trying to convey to her that everything's okay. It's all in divine timing. It'll all work out as it's supposed to. Just hang in there. Be tough. It's all coming to be. Now, there is the light of a new illumination around him here. And so I feel like he's really growing into the man he's supposed to be, the man that he is from deep inside of himself. So that's a positive. These are really positive cards because it's all about the twin flame energies coming together wholly, solely on their own to come together as a collective one. So that's the past. Okay, we're going to move on into now the now. Now this is the story of the now, and our first 4 cards, which I am going to move so that I can read those ones first. Now these first 4 cards are going to help to tell us the story of now. Okay, so let's get that, and then we've got a few questions at the end too. They've got 3 questions they want to ask too. So let's do these first, and then we'll get into that. Okay, so to tell us the story of the now. Okay, so we have, first of all, the web weaver. The web weaver. Okay, so the first thing that comes to me, this is the now. The first thing that comes to me is, of course, it's the 4. Now, I did not know until recently, doing the cards, that somehow this 4 is also a card or a number of completion. Now, for me, completion always meant a 10, which it still does, but apparently, according to the divine, a 4, and I don't know if that a 4 is for everyone completion, or if it's just a 4 for myself, or in doing the card readings, but 4 is a time of completion. So the web weaver talks about the now. So the first thing that I see and feel about the now is that there's magic happening. So things are being lit up. Things are coming forth. Things are being renewed. Okay, let's get a little more clarity on this. Okay. So to help tell the story of the now, we have the Knight of Raphael. The Knight of Raphael. Okay. So the first thing that I feel or hear or see or know in this is also about taking flight. So this one's all about the divine masculine and about how he's taking flight. He is learning his lessons. He is, getting his stride. He is on his way. He's learning what he needs to learn to grow into who he's to become. And he's really, really being illuminated in this photo. So he's really taking it all in, taking the lessons and really learning exactly what he needs to know to move forward and to move forward into this divine connection. Because as much as he's, fought it off, or he's walked away, or he's not believed, he is really starting to understand and starting to feel this divine connection and these divine synchronicities and the dreams, the occurrences, everything that's been happening to him over the, days, weeks, months, years kind of thing. He's really, he's reaching out to his divine feminine through this higher self, this man who he's becoming. And he's on a gallop to her. He is on his way, and he is in a hurry. He's not slowing down at all. He's in a hurry. He wants to learn his stuff. He wants to move forward. He wants to move on. He's ready. And that's in the now. Wow. Awesome. Okay. Next is the 5 of Ariel. Okay, 5 of Ariel. We're going to continue on with the now story and see where it takes us. Okay, so we have got 5 of Ariel. Okay, like I said, I'm not going to read the writing because it'll just mix me up. I'm just going to listen for the messages. That's the easiest way for me to read. Okay, so the first thing I see is bang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 coins. For me, they're coins. 5 coins, 5, terms of enlightenment, 5 obstacles overcome. She's halfway there. See, because for me, 5 is also halfway to 10. So it's halfway to completion in something. Now, we'll find out maybe more about what that's all about. But I'm wondering if that is, she's halfway on her way in manifesting, what she wants. She's halfway on her way to learning, what it takes to manifest. She's halfway on her way, in something, some area. So we're just going to take a deeper look and just see, what that means or how that's coming forth. Okay, so it's to me it's about winter now. It's looking wintry. There's snow on the ground. It's looking wintry. She's got her coat on. For some of you, it feels like you've been frustrated. You're frustrated with the whole process, with the whole journey, the way things have played out. You're just sorry, that's not dog. The way things that have played out, you're just you're frustrated. You're not happy with the outcome so far. So now I'm just trying to ask, what does this mean as far as, the winter goes or the snow? Does that mean that things are not going to progress much more? What exactly does that mean? Does that mean that that's how she's feeling? She's feeling, okay, yeah, so she's feeling sort of like left out in the cold. So that's it. She's feeling left out in the cold. She stepped through her entranceway, her doorway to success and what all that she wants to bring forth for her life. She stepped on through it. But at the same time, she's also feeling like she's being left out in the cold. Okay. A little bit more on that. The 6 of Raphael. The 6 of Raphael. Okay. So now, the 6th of Raphael. Okay. So, I see the 2 lovebirds together. They're together again. Now, I'm seeing that, it's been a long time in passing. For some, I don't know if many or all. For some, it's been a very long time because they were very young when they met way back when. And there's a ton of green. I'm seeing a ton of green. So green is the heart chakra. For me, anyways. So that is just telling me or showing me that we all each need to go into our heart chakras and to manifest and to develop our plans, our synchronicities, our dreams, our wants, our needs, whatever we're looking to manifest into our lives, to keep positive about it and to keep going and to, look into your heart chakra and to, manifest from your heart chakra and to believe in everything that your heart is telling you and showing you in these synchronistic moments and in these opportunities and through these dreams and through these, different things that you receive throughout the day, to always know to listen to your heart, to trust its guidance, and to keep stepping on forward into the life of your true dreams as only you can, as only you know how to, according to who you really are from deep inside you. So it's really all about going within, discovering, finding out, asking questions. Who am I? What am I looking for? What do I want to do? How do I want to move forward? What can I do to move forward? All of these questions you need to ask yourself from within, because you know all of the answers to all of these questions. You just have to trust in yourself, trust in it, trust in your heart, trust in the process. Now, what else jumped out at me as I flipped the cards off the green, saw them together, is the it's like the medical symbol for me. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's small, but anyways, it's right up on the flag there. It's like a medical symbol. It's something that I saw years and years ago when I was first channeling and started going through my spiritual process and everything was coming, and I was researching and I was looking up what the hell is going on, what's happening to me. This came up for me a lot, and so that sort of led me on my own direction of my spiritual therapy and to help heal others and to help to be a helper really in this spiritual area, because I was being like drawn into it, or I was being directed to it, being led to it. So for me, that's coming forth as your true direction. So whatever you're feeling led to, wherever you feel like your energy should go, wherever you feel positive, wherever you feel excitement, joy, passion, knowing, all of that stuff from deep within you, that is your path. So trust that stuff. Trust in yourself. Again, it's all about that trust. Trust in your process, trust in your path, trust in yourself, trust in your heart. Ask the questions. Go within for your answers, because your heart knows your path, your direction, your journey. Even though sometimes we don't believe ourselves or we don't trust in ourselves, the journey, the passion, the path is always there. Sometimes we stop ourselves through fear, through, it's just too hard, I can't do this. But let me tell you, everything lies on the other side of that fear. All of your happiness, all of your joy, everything you want, everything you dream of, everything you desire, lies on the other side of that fear of being, doing, stepping up as exactly who you are from deep inside of you. So if the most practical advice I could ever give you would be to step up and into your own power as who you really are from deep inside of you, and don't care one iota about what anyone else thinks or wants for you, because you know better than anybody else what is right for you, who is right for you, what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing. Even though sometimes, we go through these seeming failures or things that don't work out for us, don't pan out for us, just know that those are just steps on your path, on your journey, to help to get you to where you need to go, whether it's, to be more compassionate, for you to be more, all of these different things that we want to step up and into. It just, a lot of times, the failures or the seeming failures are what get us to where we need to go, to get us to that place of compassion, to get us to that place of love, to get us, past the negative side of things to the more positive side of things, so that we are living our dreams and our paths. So, yeah, cool. Okay, our last card for the now is 8 of Ariel. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so the 8 of Ariel, the 8 of Ariel, I was just thinking to myself, man, I just love doing this. It passions me, it makes me excited, it makes me happy to bring forth these channelings, these readings, these messages for the betterment of all. It's always about for the betterment of all. If you know me at all, you know that I am always about the betterment of all, always. That's the way that it is. Can't be any other way. It's just who I am to the core of me. So this right away sort of speaks to me on the divine masculine and the divine feminine again, because we have both in the photo or the card, the picture. And so he is, to me, he is researching. He is, he has got a stack of books. He has got a stack of books, and he is trying to figure out, like she did way back when, what in the hell is going on? What is happening? What's happening to me? What's going on? What is this all about, really? So he's learning, and he's taking it all in, and he is believing in himself, and he is trusting in his process, and he is starting to follow his heart, and he is moving towards what he wants in his life, and away from what no longer serves him and what really is not working for him in his life. And he's learned his lessons, and he's stepped up, and he's stepping up more and more all the time, because he has this feather pen beside him. To me, that's all about him coming forth for his true love, and writing to her or letting her know. Now, whether that's her higher self or his higher self or his 3D self, I feel more like it's the 3D self, the now self of him here right now. That once he expands, opens up into all of this, that he needs to. He needs to talk to her. He needs to let her know that, and not even, not just for her, but for him. He needs to do this for himself, because he's feeling like, wow, like I said, what's happening, what's going on. He's getting more clarity all the time on all of this, on his path, on his journey, on her, what this twin divine flame reunion, what this energy, what this, these circumstances, this partnership, what this is all about. And he wants to express this to her, and he also, wants to tell her and talk to her about, how he's feeling. You see how his heart, the side of his heart, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it is lit right up. And so he is stepping up into his heart, into his inner connection, into who he really is, how it's showing up for him, how he has this knowing now within himself, this clarity, this expanded knowledge from within himself, and knows that as he keeps stepping forward, she's right behind him. She is there, not only helping to lead the ways to him, for him, but also sort of like directing him. And, I just got the message too that it's also her higher self that is there helping him along his pathways as well. So that's very cool. His guides, angels, of course, are always with them. That goes without saying for everyone. Always. You're never alone in this lifetime, ever. They're always right by your side, helping you along your pathways. Even when you don't feel like it sometimes, they're still there. Always. Okay. So, like I said, he's pouring through the books. He's pouring through, whether that be online or in books. Nowadays, a lot of stuff is found on Google. So, any which way, he's researching. He's researching either through books or through, online, or however he's looking. He's searching and looking. And he wants to take in this knowledge. He wants to know what's happening, what's going on with this connection, what this connection is really all about, and how this relates to himself and his life. And he's feeling more and more in his heart center, in his heart chakra all the time. And she's there, egging him along, or helping him along on his pathways. Really only wants what's best for him always. Now, she's only there as a helper, as a guide, to help him along, as well as his higher self is to help us along our ways, our pathways, as well as my twin flame's higher self is here with us now, helping to guide us with this reading as well. So, very cool stuff. I see steps in the back here, which just leads me to believe, or the knowing within of, he's taking his steps. He's taking his steps up the pathway there, and he's living and learning. So really, it's a Huge, huge learning card for him. And that's the now. Okay, perfect. Let's move on into the future. Okay, 1, 2, 3, or 4 cards. Okay, perfect. Now, our future is this one, Queen. That's very cool. And one reason it's very cool for me is because I asked for a message not too long ago on a message for me that, you know, of my true twin flame connection. I was asking things, you know, how do I know? How does he know? You know, can you give me a sign? And I got, okay, yes, the sign is a swan, a lone swan on her own in the water. And so, very cool that this came up as a feature card. But that's just for me. So let's go forward, move on for you guys, for the collective as a whole. Okay, this one. So the first thing that I see is that they are here together, but right now they're, you know, they're maybe not completely together, but they're very close. They're very close. They're definitely on their way. They're very close. The divine feminine is still feeling, you know, a bit left out in the cold. She doesn't understand fully. Now this is going to resonate with some of the divine feminines on this planet, right here now, that are sort of not in connection at all. They're sort of feeling ghosted. They're feeling left out in the cold. They're not feeling, I mean, there's always that deep connection, but they're not feeling the closeness, the deep connection right here and now with them. This is just a card to signify that it's coming. Now, I've been doing some twin flame readings, just card readings, but just channeling them over the past week, I'd say, and posting them on my Facebook page. And what they were telling me was that, oh shoot, forget where this was going now. Shoot. Anyways, I hope that comes back. There was something about the divine, the connection, and what was that? What? Shoot, I don't know. But anyways, I'm hoping it'll come back. Okay, so let's just move on, and hopefully it'll come back after. Maybe it's not supposed to come forward now. Maybe it's going to come forward later. Okay, so we have also now the Queen of Ariel. Now these are our future energies. Are now future energies. Are now future energies. That's what they said. So the second row of 4 cards will help us to tell us the story of our future nows. Okay. Need a little drink. Okay, our future nows. Okay. So now we have the Queen of Ariel. Okay, this is a very cool card. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on there. A lot of stuff. So, as our future now, let's take a deep look into this one. Okay, so right away I see it's like about fairy tales for me. You know, the queenness, you know, it's got that caricature kind of feel to it, that look to it. I see roses, which represent love for me. I see candles, which represent the unity for me. Grapes, abundance. Very cool. Angels, our angels are there. Our angel spirit guides, angel guardians are there, helping us along our pathways of life, to trust in the process. There is blue sky coming, the light at the end of the tunnel thing. To just trust in it all, and to know that we are all on our own path. It's our own process. none like, there's similarities, but none exactly like ours. We are on our own path, our own process. Some, let's face it, some are longer than others. I mean, like I said, I've been on this twin flame journey unknowingly for almost 30 years, 29 point some years, unknowing, of all but two of them. So everybody's path, everybody's journey, some journeys may be, I don't know much about the twin flame thing. This just came to me a couple of years ago. So, there's a lot of stuff that I don't know about the twin flame journeys yet. So just from what I get from my readings and the cards and different things that resonate, that I'm listening to, okay, so I feel like this is a happily ever after card, kind of, except for, everybody's on their own journey, everybody's on their own path. So if this resonates with you right now, that means that you are in your here now, and that you are ready to be reunited with your true twin flame. And if this does not resonate with you right now, that means that you're not quite there yet, and that's okay too. It just means to bring forth your higher self, this highest version of yourself, so that you can be a vibrational match to your true twin flame as well. And so that all the work that you do on yourself, as well as all the work that he does on himself, benefits the whole of you both being together. So it's just all about stepping up into your own power. And then as this true twin flame, as you both, become your true version of yourself, your highest vision of yourself, that you then are able to come together in unity as this in this twin flame reunion. So it's all about the inner work. So just step up and into it. Keep going. Don't get too frustrated. Don't get too down on yourself. Just keep stepping up and stepping in, and keep going, trusting that all is well, even when it looks not to be at all. Just keep going. Just keep going. Okay, the here and now. So those that this reading is going to resonate are the people that are here, are in the here and now of reunion. They're ready to be reunited with their true twin flame. And I think that's the three questions that are coming forth after this part of the reading that are going to sort of like resonate even more and bring forth more knowledge and information for you on this twin flame reunion. Because as I said, what the divine is calling this particular reading, it's a twin flame collective reading on just how to catch your man, woman, and bring them to the altar of your reunion table. So I thought that was a very cool title. Okay, so our next card is called the Star. Archangel Jophiel. I don't know. Jophiel. Okay, so let's see what she is saying. Oh, I just glanced down at the rating, and the first thing I see is a dream come true. The fairy tale ending, a dream come true. Okay, so it says believe in yourself. The end of a difficult situation. Isn't that cool? How that comes directly after our fairy tale ending, our fairy tale card. Okay, here we go. So I see, bang, a big bright star, of course, the star card, big bright star. There's more than light at the end of the tunnel. There is a big bright star for you. And red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Oh, isn't that cool? So I see a red, very small, you can hardly see it around the star. There's a red, orange, green, blue, blah, the chakra colors anyways. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. There we go. The chakra colors. And so that right away speaks to me and says, ooh, your chakras are aligned. The two of you are there. Your chakras are aligned. Your energy centers are aligned. And for you to come into reunion, your energy centers need to be aligned. Oh, I did not know that, but now I do know that. That's very cool. So, clear, balance, align your chakras. Whenever you feel the need to, step up and do that. Also, balancing, aligning all the chakras and everything else. I feel that that means stepping up into your higher self, stepping up into that best version of yourself, stepping up into what you know from within your heart center, from within your God self, from within. You know what is right for you, what no longer serves you, what you should do, what you should not do. It's just a calling to you to step up and into that as who you really and truly are, and then all of your dreams will come true. That is exactly where your destiny is. That's exactly where your destiny lies, in your heart and what you know is true for you. You know what's true for you. So step up and into it. Fear be gone. Whatever. Who cares? What is fear? What is fear except for something to step over? Because let's face it, what anybody else wants for you may not be what you want for yourself. And so who are they to tell you what to do, what to be, and who to have? Don't you think that maybe you're a better indicator of what is right for you in your life than everyone else is? Because you're living your life, not them. You know what you've been through, not them. You know what you feel in your heart and soul, not them. So that would tell me, and it does tell me, that I'm going to listen to me and listen to my heart and listen to my soul and listen to what I know is right for me and the directions that are right for me, period. Exclamation point. That's the way that it is. There's no other way that it can be, period. And so it is. Okay, very cool. Very cool. She has 2 jugs of water and she's pouring them out. She's pouring out her knowledge and she's stepping up as her true self. You see that illuminated crown around her? She is stepping up and into her power and who she is. And she is pouring out her knowledge in what all she needs to and what all she knows of who she is and what she's here for and what she is ready to step up and to be and to do as this true twin flame. In her life, with or without him, no matter what happens. But in this case, as we've seen, the fairy tale ending, the dreams to come true. She is coming into union. Now, I guess maybe that doesn't mean necessarily that they'll be, partners in this lifetime, as far as today's standards or normal standards go as being partners. But for me, I feel huge love. So I feel the fairy tale ending. So maybe the fairy tale ending, maybe that's what it's all about. The fairy tale ending is according to you, according to what feels right for you inside. So if your fairy tale ending is not with your true twin flame and you feel that in your heart of hearts, that it's with someone else, then maybe you're meant to be with someone else and that's the person you're meant to be with. And your true twin flame is just meant to be your journey partner, not your life partner. So only you know from deep inside of you what's right for you. And so whether that fairy tale ending, like I said, is with, a different partner or your twin flame partner, whatever feels right for you from deep inside of you, that is what is right for you. That is your journey. So maybe not all twin flame journeys are meant to come together as, lovers, partners in this lifetime. They are all meant to come together as, united partners in the spiritual realm for help upon this earth at this time to help to create a better world for all of us to live in. That is true. But maybe only you know in your heart of hearts what is true for you as far as a lover partnership goes. As far as a life partner goes. So trust in yourself, trust in your heart, trust in the process. Keep taking the steps. You will know what is right for you. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Who is right for you? No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Just ask the questions, go within, listen intently and intuitively, and then take the steps as guided. It's all about guided action. Take the steps as guided. And once you do, as you do that, more steps appear for you. If you are, being intuitively guided and you're not taking the steps, well, your next steps won't appear because you're letting fear or whatever stop you. And so in life, what I've found is as I've taken steps next more steps will appear. Even when I've gone through seeming failures, and I've gone through plenty of them, even those seeming failures, if I would just keep stepping, or when I did get back to keep stepping, because sometimes it would take me off that path, and I would just feel like, okay, I can't do this anymore. I'm done. Blah 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 blah. I always come back to it because at the core of me, it's who I am and what I do, and so I cannot not do this stuff because it's who I am. It's just who I am. Okay, perfect. So the star. Okay, that's awesome. We went off on a ramble there, but that was an awesome, incredible part. I see really that she is illuminated. She is stepping up into her power. She is illuminated as her true self, and she is being and doing and showing and teaching, and whatever she is meant to, she is doing it. And so again, this is going to resonate for those who are very, very close. They are here in the here now of their reunion phase. They are coming together to reunite. Okay, perfect. 7 of Ariel. The next card is 7 of Ariel. Okay, awesome. You have invested wisely. Yeah, you've invested in your life wisely. Okay. Okay, we have both the divine feminine and the masculine here, and he is holding a crystal. He is holding a crystal, and she is on flowers. Wow. She has this rainbow, illuminated rainbow heart around her, and he is stepping up and standing in his power. Look at that powerful crystal. And I can see the illumination around him as well, around his whole body, the crystal, everything. He's got a book in his hand. He's still learning. He's taking it all in, though, and now he's stepping and standing in his power. He's got his crystal. He's got that powerful wand. And she's just sort of stepping back, and she's letting him step into his true self and who he really is. And she's just sort of like in her rainbow energy, in her heart energy, in her higher self, being and doing as she knows that she should. And she is, and she wants to. It's just who she is. A lot of rainbow colors in this, a lot of rainbow energy in this card, in this photo. A lot of rainbow energy. Which for me, it's just all about, I got a message years ago when I opened up my first health and wellness center. The message first came through a psychic, and then later, a couple of months later, it was on opening a business. And I remember getting the message. I was walking to the back. I was working for a diet center company, Herbal Magic, and I was walking to the back, and I got this message: don't look to others for your pot of gold. Find your rainbow within. And she had sort of said to me, the business is going to be a holistic healing center. And I said, are you kidding me? And where I live, no, it's too small. People aren't maybe open-minded enough for that. I don't know. I did not, she was telling me this stuff, and I was like, oh, okay. And she was telling me, okay, it's like rainbow. She said, it's like an endless rainbow. And she said, it's like people are, not looking to others for their happiness. They're looking, to themselves for their happiness. And so when this message came through, don't look to others for your pot gold, find your rainbow within. It really, it struck me like a lightning bolt. So I ran to the front and I wrote it down. Of course, things led to things. I found a feather, found the perfect office, blah, blah, blah. Then I opened up the Health and Wellness Center, and closed it, got into my metaphysics, and, did all that, got my Bachelor of Science in Metaphysics and from AIHT, and then I went to train down in Campbell, California for spiritual hypnotherapy. And then the channeling became part of the hypnotherapy. And then the hypnotherapy just recently sort of faded out of my life. And this is what I'm stepping up and into, is these readings for others. And honestly, I have to say that as far as anything I've done before, I like this the best. I love this the best. This passions me. This I just think this is just amazing stuff. There's so much help and healing and information and guidance available through so many different people, people that resonate with you, someone that you feel in your heart of hearts can help you if you're struggling with something. We all need help in our lives at certain times in our lives. So, hey, step up and step into that. I have seen many psychics. I have seen some good, some not so good. I have seen many healers. I have many different things. When I feel a heart, my heart guidance to, drawn to something that resonates with me, that I know is right for me, then that's what I step up and into. And it's, I've gone down some different pathways, but I have to say, it hasn't led me wrong, because I'm here now doing what I'm doing what I love. So I really probably wouldn't have it any other way. I mean, it's been tough sometimes, but I'm truly happy. I'm at peace. So I would say it's definitely the way to go. Just listen to yourself, listen to your guidance, and take the steps. Okie dokie. Now this is a cool one. Our last card of the now future is King of Ariel. King of Ariel. Okay, cool. Now what does this say? Let's see. Okay, so right now, first thing I see is him with a gigantic smile on his face. He is smiling from ear to ear. He is smiling from ear to ear. She's standing up behind him, and she, is just, egging him on, all for him. She is there for him whenever he needs her. He knows that. He is stepping up into his power, and he has never felt better. Look at all those riches. There is you probably can't see it. Oh yeah, you can see it. Okay, treasure chest of riches there. I mean, he is so happy. He has got all of his riches, and he has got his woman besides. So he has stepped up into his true power as only he can, as who he truly is. And he is accessing all of the true treasures that he deserves and desires, and that includes his true twin flame. Once he steps up and into all of this with her. So, I don't know whether he has his riches now and he is also getting his riches with her, or if it's all about, the whole, maybe for some, maybe they've already got, the now riches, like a car and a home and whatever, a good job. But now he's got it all. He's got not only his treasure chest of riches, but he's also got his woman. And for those who don't have their treasure chest yet, that this is a divine connection. This is a divine union, that neither of you are as powerful alone as you are together. And so together you can manifest so much more than you ever could have ever imagined. So this card for me is all about just stepping up and stepping into your power. And he is, and he has, and he is smiling from ear to ear, and he is so happy. And she is so happy that he is so happy. And of course, lots of roses too, lots of red. Divine love connection. Grapes, abundance. Very cool. Very cool. Illumination. She is completely illuminated. The skies are bright. Everything that the both of them want is right on the horizon. They're right there. Okay, cool. Okie dokie. So I want to separate these because I want to do, there's a few questions that the divine wanted me to ask and then read cards on. And so that is what I want to do right now. Okay, so we're going to use the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, Colette Baron read cards for these questions as well. Okay, here we go. So let's just shuffle these 3 times. No. We've got 3 more questions to do. 3 and 3, 2. Okay. Okay. So our first question is, what do we need to know here as true twin flame collectives? What do we need to know here as true twin flame collectives? What do we need to know? Ooh, jumping right out. The High Lady of Love and Compassion. Okay, first card. First card that we had in our past. Okay, so let's see what this... Oh, and I should have probably... I mean, I have said, but I should have said right from the very beginning that this will not resonate with everyone. But this will be right here for many. And many will resonate with this reading and bring this on home if and when they are ready for this reunion phase of their journeys. Now, that was divinely guided, channeled before we started the reading, that it's not for everyone. It won't resonate with everyone. But those that are ready for this reunion phase of their journeys, these are the ones that this will resonate for. All of this whole reading will resonate for. So the High Lady of Love and Compassion. So what do we need to know here as true twin flame collectives? What do we need to know here? What do we need to know here? We need to know that we are coming together as a, number 1, true twin flame with our higher selves, with our love connection. There's going to be communication. We're going to be talking. We're going to be illuminated. We all know what's going on now. Not only the divine feminine knows what's going on, but the divine masculine knows what's going on now. He has seen, he has read, he has felt. He's stepping up into his power as only he can, as his true self and his true divine masculine. So it's all about stepping up and into who we really are from deep inside of ourselves, and to come together as is divinely guided. And this true twin flame connection has been divinely guided the whole time. So for however long yours has lasted for, this is always divinely guided and divinely timed to come forward as exactly it's supposed to. So there's no, what did I do wrong? I wasn't enough. Did all that stuff. That's just all human concerns. Divine timing comes when things are right and we've stepped up and into who we really truly are, and we're always meant to be and do and have as. So all in divine timing. Okay. Perfect. Let's go to number 2. We've got what can we do as the collectives? What can we do as the collectives to bring this on home? But not only that, but to assure our twin flames that we are being true in our nuances of them, or in just how we do feel about them. So, what can we do as collectives to bring this on home? But not only that, but to assure our twin flames that we are being true in our nuances of them, or in just how we do feel about them. Okay, there we go. That's our card for that. Ooh, we got 2. We got 2, we got 2, we got 2, we got 2. Okay, we got the Metal King, and we have the Sisters of the Seasons. Okay, so what can we do as collectives to bring this on home? To assure our twin flames that we are being true in how we feel about them. Well, for one thing, first thing that comes here is that all of the masks, all of the armor, whether that's masculine, feminine, all of the masks, all of the armor, everything needs to come off. Everything needs to come to the surface. Lay the cards out on the table. Tell each other how you feel. Tell each other what you've been through. Tell each other what you know. Reach within your heart centers. Just spread that love and show each other exactly what you mean to each other, and exactly how you've always felt, and exactly, your paths and your journeys have been, they may have been very similar, they may have been different, I don't know, but know that you've both been on your journeys. You've both been on your journeys. Some are still hiding behind the masks and the armor. Take it off. Take it all off. talk to your divine feminine, talk to your divine masculine. Know that you each are there for one another always, and that what you are supposed to be and do and have together will come forward more and more as you come together to be together, and to serve as you have been brought here to serve the purpose of it, to be and to do that as the divine in the divine union, as the divine couple that you are. So as you express, as you communicate, as you express your true self, your true emotions, who you really are from deep inside of you, as you lay it all on the table, as you both know how each other feels, well, that's how to assure your true twin flame about how you feel about them, is to take all this crap off, take all this off, and just be who you really are, because you know what? They love you anyways. They don't care who you are. They don't care the good, the bad, the ugly. They don't care. They love you just as you are. And so you don't have to be anybody other than who you are, period. So just bring forth who you really are and tell them how you feel. Bring it out in the open, communicate, whether you want to write them a letter, whether you want to, however you want to communicate, however you feel the need to communicate. Just get it started, just get it going. And, the only way to get through this and to get to the other side and to get to Twin Flame Reunion is to talk about your experiences, talk about how you feel, talk about what you're going through, whether that's in a love connection, as lovers connection, or not. The way to step up and into this journey, this path, as true twin flames, as either a love connection, it's both a love connection, but as a lover's connection or as a twin flame partnership connection. However that's meant for you to be, to do it, to have us to step up as, just bring it forward, bring it all forward, communicate it. That's all you need to do. And then you'll both know exactly how each other feels, exactly what each other are going through, have been going through, just everything, all of your journeys, all of your stoppages, blockages, fears, everything that you've gone through. Just know that you're not alone. We've all been going through this. Anybody that's a twin flame has been going through this stuff for as long as, they've been going through it. Everybody teaches their own. Everybody's on a different journey, a different timeline, whatever that may be for each of you individually and as a couple together. Okay, perfect. Now, how that also relates, the sisters of the season. So, cycles of growth, natural law, divine order. Okay, so now these are together. So for me, did I show you guys this card? There's a whole bunch of stuff going on there. Now this card is all about, showing yourself. You see this right here? He, she, bringing themselves forward, stepping out of the darkness, stepping out of the, unknowingness, or the where they, really don't want to be anymore. They are ready to be illuminated. They're ready to step out, step forward, step into their true path and their true self, and who they really are, to become this divine connection, to become who they're meant to be, with who they're meant to be, and to do what they're meant to do together as a divine couple, as a divine union. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun time. You're going to enjoy yourselves. Your inner child. Let your inner child come out. Just, be silly. Be exactly who you are. You don't have to be who you think they need you to be. Because, like I said, they love you anyways. As who you are. So just be your funny, quirky, crazy self, and just let that inner child come out and play, and just be who you are and have fun. Have fun with life. Life's too serious. Just have fun. Be who you are. So when you take all this off and you be who you are, and you step up as who you are, and you lay all your cards on the table, this is what comes forward. fun. You step out of the shadows, have some fun, be illuminated, become your true authentic self, be who you really are from deep inside of you. Step up into your higher power. Step up into this twin flame reunion as who you really, really are, so that they can be and mirror exactly who they are as well. Because after all of our chakras are aligned and ready. So you've both stepped up and into who you really were meant to be, to do, to have together as a reunion couple, as a twin flame reunion couple. And all of your chakras are now aligned for that. All of those energy centers are aligned and ready. So very cool, very cool, very cool. Okay, so that's it for that. Third question. And this is going to be our last question here. And then we maybe, I don't know if we'll need another clarifier card or not, but let's just do this one. How will I know that this is my true twin flame connection? Is there a way to know that he or she is mine, or that we are meant to be together in this lifetime? How can I tell? I am unsure of this connection. What telltale way is there for me to know this beyond a shadow of a doubt here right now? So how will I know that this is my true twin flame connection? Is there a telltale way for me to know this beyond a shadow of a doubt here right now? This one wants to come. Okay. The altar priestess. Preparation, prayer, sacred ritual. Okay. Let's see what this card has to say. Very cool. I love this card. I think this is a very, it's the card that's on the front of the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle cards. As soon as I saw it, I thought, wow, that is a beautiful, beautiful picture. Okay, cool. So first thing I see, 3 and 9. 3s and 9s. Okay, so our picture, or our card. How will I know that this is my true twin flame connection? And how will I know, what's a telltale way for me to know this beyond a shadow of a doubt here right now? Ask. So going within and asking. You could also write yourself an illuminating letter. Go within and ask yourself, ask your heart center, ask your heart and soul, your God self. Ask this question: how will I know that this is my true twin flame connection? Is there a telltale way for me to know this beyond a shadow of a doubt here right now? And wait for an answer. What does your heart tell you? What information do you get? Do you get a picture of something? Do you get a knowing? Do you get almost like you hear something? Is your guide telling you something? Your higher self telling you something? Your twin flame higher self telling you something? Listen intently. There's preparation, there's prayer, there's sacred ritual. So there's different ways that you can ask. Okay, there's not just one simple way to ask. How will I know that this is my true twin flame connection? There's not just one road, one pathway, one way to ask. There's multitudes of ways to ask. But everything comes from within you, from within your heart center, from within your core, from within your soul's self, your true heart's desires. You know from deep inside of you who is right for you, what is right for you. Stop second guessing it. Stop second guessing yourself that you don't know. You do know. And so when you ask yourself, you know. Your higher self knows. Now, if you want to use new full moon energies to, write out a manifesting prayer of what you want to manifest in your life and read that, every day in a positive knowing that this is going to manifest in my life kind of way, perfect, do that. If you want to be involved in a sacred ritual of some kind where you, write up what you want what you want to step into, all of your desires, and you want to, burn them in a sacred ritual, do that. If you, want to pray, say your prayers and ask, is this my true twin flame connection? What kind of sign can I expect to receive? And if whatever answer you get, trust in yourself, trust in the process, trust in your knowings, trust in your knowings that what you're getting, what you're receiving for guidance. Because if you're asking, you're getting advice, you're getting guidance on what to do, what to say, how to react, what's coming forward. You're getting guidance on that. So just believe it and step into it. So however you want to do this, however you want to ask, just make sure you're asking. Just make sure you ask, because first and foremost, what you need to do is ask. And then you need to believe in your heart and soul that it's going to step up as that. And if you have a specific way that you want to, you want to hear a song, or you want to see a swan, or you want to, if it's not them guiding you on what you're going to see, whether that's numbers, whether that's a swan, whether that's whatever, you're either going to get guidance on it, or you can ask for guidance on it. Like, I want specifically to see this. Can you bring this forward for me? Ask and you will receive. They have amazing ways to step forward for us, to show us and to tell us and to guide us in what all that we're asking for. So just remember to ask. However it is that you want to learn, however it is that you want to receive your messages, always remember to ask, period. Ask. Okay, great. So I don't think we need a clarifier on that. I think that is exactly what we needed. Now, this is going to be for August 11th. August 11th, what's to come. This is for the new moon cycle, this new moon that's coming in, this powerful Leo moon, I believe it is. This is for all of the twin flame collectives. A reading on just how to catch your man, woman, and bring them to the altar of your reunion table. So what's to come August 11th. Okay, take care. It's been awesome. I totally enjoyed our reading. Hope you enjoyed it too. My name is Shannon Lynn Young, and I'm going to be setting up a better YouTube channel for all of these, because like I said, this is all just coming forward now. So I don't know whether the YouTube channel is going to change, but anyways, like, comment, subscribe, and let's get moving on this all. I'm excited to have this all coming forth for the collective twin flames, and I'm not sure if all the readings are going to be twin flame readings. So far in the last week or so, they have been. So let's just see what comes. Okay.